It was because it's me here in the back of the video. Ding! And today we're gonna be talking about my Tinder date. My Tinder date disaster. So basically, it's so funny. Like, me and this dude, we're still friends, and he might see this video. I don't know. Like, it depends. But like, hi, how are you? Like, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It isn't like a, it's like weird, or like, it was just like a shitty ass like date or whatever. Like, no. I'm just like telling my story because like I was embarrassing this fuck. We're gonna call him Pip because he has an England accent, and because we're talking one day and he said that his friends or whatever called him Pip. So I'm just like, why do they call you Pip? I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what? Why? And they're like, in my head I was like, wait, is it because Pip Pip Cheerio? So I was like, bro, like, that's so, like, that had me dead. I was like, bro, like, that's your name now, like, you're Pip now, so it's over. We talked on the phone a few times, and then we were like, okay, let's hang out. And at first I thought he was fake because, first of all, his face doesn't match his, like, his voice. Like, if you heard his voice and you seen his face, you would be like, what? Okay. We were gonna hang out, like, once or twice before, and he like had to cancel because he's like a busy like ass person. Like, he's like always doing things, always like traveling and all this stuff. So I'm just like, but I didn't, like, in my head I didn't know that. So I'm just like, okay, like, you're fake. Like, I'm just like, no, just thinking the right speed. You know, like, sometimes you just be like, no, like, no, you're just like fake. So it's like, no. So when we actually hung out, I'm thinking like, bro, like, okay, like, we're not hanging out, like, you're gonna, like, flake on me, like, it's not gonna work, like, it's not happening. So I'm just, like, chilling in my bed, I'm just, like, texting him. He's like, okay, like, I'll meet you at 2 or whatever. I'm just like, okay, like, laying in my bed, just, like, not, like, paying attention. He's like, and then he texts me, he's like, yeah, I'm on the way. I'm just like, you what? And I was like, I texted him, okay, he like hopped out of bed. I was like, oh shit, like, he's like, we're gonna actually hang out. My cousin was in the bathroom, so I'm just like, bro, like, this is so funny because like I'm thinking he's not coming. So like, I got ready and I was like, okay, like, as soon as like he got here, I was just putting my shoes on and I was just finished getting ready. So I was like, oh, like, as if I was like ready the whole time. First of all y'all gotta know, like, with me and this channel, if you're watching me, which you're gonna continue watching because I'm awesome, and of course you can't just got me not subscribe. Like, as we're going there, like, we made like 10 wrong turns because like we didn't know exactly where the place was. So we were like, okay, and we finally get to the place, and like we tried to find parking. It was just like, and we had to walk like mad, like, it wasn't mad far, but it was like mad down. So we're like, okay, we're just gonna park here and like call it a day and just walk. Like, okay, like, as we're like driving there, like, I'm trying to make conversation, just random ass conversation. Like, I don't even know what we're talking about. So we're listening to music, and he's like, "Oh, what kind of music you liked?" I was like, "Oh, it doesn't really matter. I like all kinds of music because like I just really don't care. Like, I'm just like the type of person, like, whatever you like, just go ahead. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just do whatever you like want because like I'm not like picky. Like, oh, like, you have to do this, like, it has to be like this, like, type of person. Like, I'm just like a go with the flow ass bitch. So that's what I was doing. Just go with the flow, like, pick whatever music you want, we're chilling, cool, whatever. Listen to this song, like, I'm thinking it's gonna be like another like pop song or like something, and then all you hear is do 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 blue face baby. I'm just like, because I'm thinking, like, he doesn't, like, listen to stuff like that. So I'm just like, okay, like, bro. He's like, why are you laughing? I'm just like, me. I didn't think you would listen to music. Like, it was so funny. Like, and, like, I told my friends that, like, they just kept, like, we just, like, ran with this joke. And, like, they just had this ongoing joke. And, like, Pip Pip Cheerio, like, bust down Tatiana. It was so funny. So I'm just like, okay. We go up to the place, we're talking, walking, like, in my head, I'm just like, yes, he's cute or whatever, like, he's not fake, like, it's lit, like, okay, we're doing it, yes! Went to the place, he opens the door for me, so, this is where it all starts to fall down. So, he opens the door for me, I look back, I'm just like, oh, thank you, like, oh, okay, like, a guy's never opened the door for me, so I'm just like, oh, that's cute, like, okay, chivalry, like, oh, you had to open the door for me, but it was, like, nice that you did. So, I'm just like, okay, like, I look back, and it's like, thanks, and as I walk in, like, I literally almost face planted into this boba place. It was like a little tiny little place too, and like there was like the workers. I think there was like one other person, or it was like the workers. And I was like, and like they're like, "Are you okay?" It's like, "Are you okay? Like, are you good? Like, are you good?" Like, it was so bad. Like, it looked like I was about to die. Like, it was bad. So I was like, like I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." Like, trying to like hide my embarrassment, but I was like, "Okay, like, oh, okay." And let me sit down. He orders some tea. My dumbass, he's like, "Oh, you want something?" I'm just like, "No, I'm good." Like an idiot. Like, bro, like, I don't know why I said no, because the whole point of going was to try the boba. And then my dumb self says, "No, I don't want to try it." So I'm just sitting here watching him drink his boba. He's like, "It's really good. You don't want any?" I'm just like, "No, I'm good." I'm just sitting here watching him. We're like talking. Like, he was really nice because we were talking and we were having a nice conversation. Like, he like put his phone down. Like, he was like actually listening to what I was saying. Like, he was like looking at me, like actually talking to me. I looked up from my phone. I was like, "Oh, he's like actually like looking at me and like trying to make conversation." I'm just like on my phone like an asshole. Like, yeah. So like, what's going on? Like, how's life? Like, all right. Sorry guys for the weird different angle because my phone's charging as I'm filming this, and it's fun and fresh. Yeah. Is this a weird angle? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is a weird angle. Ah, okay. Paradise. So I'm thinking I'm like an a-hole, like for like you like looking at my phone. I put my phone down. It's like, okay, like actually like talk to this, like making conversation. He's like, "Are you sure you don't want any of this? Like, it's really good." I'm just like, no, it's okay. Like, my dumb ass. You know what? I'm just gonna get one. I got one. That shit was bomb. If I didn't get, that jump was banging. That jump was smack. But like before we leave, we're talking and stuff, and like, oh my gosh, it was so awkward because when I talk to people, sometimes I catch on to like the way they speak or the way they laugh or something or whatever, and I was really nervous. So, and he has an England accent, and so it's like I caught on to it, and like, I don't even know what I said. I was like, yeah, like, it wasn't even a good accent. Like, it was something like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know. Like, my accent isn't even that good. Like, I could do a better one, but, like, it's, like, not hitting, like, if he sees it, it's, like, gonna be like, why? Like, why, bitch? It's like, why? Like, like, if you're watching this, like, I hope you're laughing because, like, I'm sorry, dude. I know you noticed because he, like, I felt like he noticed, like, that I did it because, like, he looked at me like, it's like, you're not, like, what are you doing? Like, what the fuck? Like, where did this shit come from? Like, you're not from England. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? Like, hi. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's so bad. Like, what I'm doing right now was so bad. Like, and when I was talking to him, it was worse. So, gone. It was funny because he was drinking his boba. He was like, "This shit is bomb." Like, he was sucking that shit down. I got my drink like right before he left, and I'm drinking. I was like, "Okay, this is actually good." So he's taking me home. We're talking, whatever. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but like it was bad because I love how it's like scam like he's like the disgrace. Like, but anywho, it was so funny because I asked him out on Valentine's Day, and like he was like, "No," like flat out no. Like, my heart. Yeah, like, shit. Okay, like, but like we're still like we're friends, like we're cool, so it's like hi. So yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know. That was like a short video, but I guess I just wanted to like tell y'all like how embarrassing I am. Like, I have more stories like this. Like, if y'all want to see, like and comment. I'm not gonna tell y'all to subscribe though. Gotta go. All right, see you guys in the next video. Bye. If I don't forget. Bye.